make no sense. This woman got binoculars on us watching us. I'm gonna show you something real quick. This don't make no sense. Check this out. We're gonna get her on film. Look at this. See, she got binoculars.
Attack! Attack! Oh, I'm being raped! I'm being raped! Oh, help me, somebody!
Did y'all see that?
Yes, we saw that. Mrs. Salacious Crumb over here is the human toilet bowl that literally just broke the top 10 countdown. That's what I saw. Good and decent people of YouTube, this is the all too familiar lonely hag who yearns for a bygone era when she could just get a black man hung like strange fruit from a tree with the utterance of a single word. Her power was absolute, YouTube. Now gone, it hurts to see them just walking around all free in her neighborhood without her permission. Her kids have long since stopped visiting her because her constant hatred and anger, like the dark side of the Force, has consumed her, and she can no longer exist where there is any light without offending it. And it shows on her face and in her words when she speaks. No one wants to be around that. Ew. But what's worse, good and decent people of YouTube, is that she hates herself. Because she has had 80 years of fantasizing about being taken advantage of by the wild jungle man, the black mandingo. Every accusation was really just a wish to be ravaged by the ignorant animal. Huh? You see, it's empowering to feel lusted after by the black beast. And when that's done, you can watch it get put to death and enjoy the power trip all over again. Oh yeah. It's herself she hates for those feelings. Ew. Gross.
That woman just said rape. That woman said rape, and I'm way over here. Look it. She said attack and rape. That's this woman right here. Right here. Down here. This woman is watching us with binoculars. We're sitting over here minding our business.
You were coming to rape me. I saw it in your face.
You hear that?
I saw it in your face.
I was coming to what?
You were approaching me.
I was approaching you? I was approaching you with what? The camera?
I was not approaching you. Whoa. Yeah.
So I was approaching you to rape you?
Yeah.
Really?
You were walking right towards me.
Really? So I was coming to rape you.
Yeah.
Why would you sit up here and sit up here and tell that bold-faced lie? Why would you do that?
No, it's not a bold face.
Did it make you feel good to say, because I'm black, that I was coming to rape you?
You were approaching me.
I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you a question. When I was approaching you,
I was not approaching you.
I'm going to ask you a question.
I'm not approaching you.
When I was approaching you, did I approach you with my phone out? So if I'm approaching you with my phone out, what would make you think that I'm coming to rape you?
What are you going there for? I don't know. What are you going there for?
And this poor thing here. Wow. She will be redeemed by the end of the video, but right now, she serves as a reminder to all of us people of color that we are not immune to the socialization we're a part of. Because this disgusting lawn chair wart said this young black man approached her, even she forgot the reason she originally came out of her house was because she just heard someone scream, rape, and attack at the top of their lungs. You weren't appalled, Mrs. Thing, when you come outside to find a young black man 100 yards away, nowhere near her? You weren't appalled. You never asked her why she would say such a thing. No inquiry about the binoculars in her hand? No, No. Instead, you try to provide Mrs. Salicious Crumb over here cover by asking the innocent black guy, why is he walking with his phone out? That's your question.
Because she was watching us with binoculars while we're over there grilling. Why is she sitting out here on the porch with binoculars out in her hands, watching us and the family while we're grilling?
Now what are you afraid that I'm going to see with my binoculars?
You're not going to see anything with your binoculars.
Well, then why are you approaching me?
I'm coming up to you to ask
Why
you,
are you approaching
because I'm asking you, why do you have your binoculars out watching us barbecue? Why are you watching us?
You've been out there all afternoon.
So why are you watching us?
Because I'm paying attention for my own safety.
Do you know that back in the 1900s that Europeans, women used to lie on black men to say that they were raping them when they haven't and when they never touched them or did anything? Do you know that?
Stay away from me.
And what
If
you just done?
I'm going to report, and if you get near me,
I got video though, so you report, you're gonna be called a lie because I got you on camera.
fine.
So go ahead and report it. That's my mother up there, okay? And ever since I come here to see my mother,
You any better?
when I come here, ever since
She teach you any better?
I came here,
She teach you any better?
ever since I came here, ever since I come through the front door, you know what you do? You harass me. You harass me, you harass my children, you harass everyone when we come to visit my mother.
Do you have that on tape?
Absolutely.
Well, you're trouble with the tape.
Absolutely.
You have that on tape?
Yeah, you see you on tape? Thank God for cell phone cameras because you people can't lie anymore. You sit up there and try to lie and bear false witness on me. Don't ever bear false witness on me to say that I raped you.
Neighborhood to know that this man was approaching.
But you just said that I raped you.
Approaching.
You said rape. So if I'm approaching you, what would make you think that I'm trying to rape you?
Why are you approaching?
How do you know? How do you know that I couldn't? How do you know that I wasn't coming here?
Am I your friend?
How do you know?
Why are you approaching?
How do you know that I wasn't coming
Why are
here?
you approaching?
How do you know that I wasn't coming here to ask you a question?
You can ask a question from over there.
I was right there when you was yelling rape, and I got it on camera. I was way over here when you was yelling rape.
And what did
I wasn't doing anything to you.
And what did you want to ask me?
I was asking you, why do you have your binoculars out, spying and watching us while we're grilling?
Why shouldn't I?
Because you shouldn't. That doesn't make any
Oh,
sense.
is that a rule you made up?
It's not a rule that I made up, but I just want to know, why would you do that?
Well, I'm watching what's going on around here.
So just because we're black people barbecuing at the grill, you're watching what's going on. So don't talk about that we're trying to be racist, because if we were trying to be racist, right? If we were trying to be racist,
Do I not know if you?
I don't-
Hey, you're
I don't
wearing
watch you.
turban type thing. Are you also a Muslim?
you see how you make assumptions because I have a turban on?
And lastly, just a reminder of how bigotry can blind us all. It's a human thing. We all do it, me included. But the man literally has a shirt on that says servants of Yahweh. You know, the God of the Bible, the Holy Bible, Father of Jesus Christ, Mother Mary, all that. Yeah. The only thing she saw was a black man in a funny hat, completely missing the gigantic sign in yellow writing in front of her face that says, "No, I am not a Muslim, Karen."
So just because I have a turban on my head, I'm a Muslim.
No, I don't know. I'm asking you.
Oh, so
Are
you
a
should ask
Are
instead
you a
of assume.
Can you answer that question?
You know what?
Will you answer
You
that
know what?
question?
You know what? You should really repent because God don't like ugly. Really repent from how you are acting, how you're treating people.
From you.
And what makes you think that you are helping young children around here? Or you can guide young children around here? Or you can be a leader for young children around here when you're teaching people racism. When you're teaching people racism. That don't make any sense. That don't make any sense. So now I'm the bad guy. See what I'm saying? Because I come to ask her a question, and while I was walking over here, she screams, rape, 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 help, help, rape. You see what I'm saying? This is the ignorance that we will continue to live amongst. You see what I'm saying? The problems would never change here in America until people, as her, learn to make changes amongst themselves. She sits up here and watch us with binoculars. So, you know what I'm saying? But she sits out here with binoculars, but I'm asking you, why is she watching us? See? Why is she hollering rape? Why? Why is she hollering rape? I'm asking you a question since you came out here. You don't know? Okay. Okay, no problem. So you should be talking to her.
I'm talking to you as well.
Okay, but you should be talking to her.
I will talk to her.
Okay. Why later? Why you can't talk to her now?
Why don't you go on?
You know what? I have a video, and I'm gonna report this to the office because this right here, this unnecessary madness don't make no sense. Woman, you are drunk. My mother lives here. So just because my mother lives here, that means that we don't have a right to visit her, right? Okay then. Well, you check her. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. You check that woman. Period. So like I say, you know, I get called a Muslim because I have a turban on. All of this madness taking place, all this madness going on with these people, man. People would never learn. Never learn. Watching us with binoculars out here for the past hour.
Alright guys, that's it. I mean, you want me to put 9 more people after that? Like, under what title could I possibly find 9 more Karens that even fit the bill? So yeah, she broke the top 10 list, but she didn't break the shout-outs. First, new Patreon members. And not just new, but let's talk about Tana Williams, because not only is she a Patreon member, but she actually sent this video in because she wanted me to respond to it, to talk about it, so I did. Also, Bridget Clemens. Bridget Clemens, you guys know who she is, but now she's also a Patreon member. I appreciate that. Thank you. Also, Mike and Char Travel, not a Patreon member, but I'm shouting you out because I can. Mike and Char Travel and Holly Tucker. Thank you guys so much. You know what? You know what to do. You want to support the channel? Buy the shirt or visit the Patreon and become a patron. Other than that, peace.